From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're underway on Sunday night. Return coming from the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. We'll cobble together a yard there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He's got room to roam here. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Back to throw now, 3rd down. Oh, he loses the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And they stop him him before he gets much on the return.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Chased out to his right. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game. Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up and just couldn't quite find the connection.
That's complete. Here's Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. A give left side to Brown. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. He'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10, looking to throw. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second and 8. Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets this forward to the 19. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
from the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. He's out in the clear. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. And he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got Watson.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical 3rd down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but it's still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Lions will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Chargers are going to take over deep in their own territory. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. Back deep for the Lions is Sione Vaki. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. He has it at the 33. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And that's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. To throw here on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Sending a receiver left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that's going to give them the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing it to start this drive. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming. It's another rushing play. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it brings up an LA first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Watson, quick pass wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. The Lions push the lead to 2 scores now. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He finds space for a few yards that time. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll throw on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brown on the inside give. He breaks the tackle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll run again with Brown. Takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. First and 10 from the 41. Another one for Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. In off to Gibbs from the gun. A lot of grass ahead. Hits the 20. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Watson with the catch. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the handoff, this is Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Brown again. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Second and 6 now. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Gets this one to Watson. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Pass play now. That pass is complete to McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. But find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
On the ground, Brown. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal. Brown on the carry. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown! The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here he is to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything we could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. On the return, here comes Davis. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Craig, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to throw. He's got him. That's McBride. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's got Watson. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out in and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Play action on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His running back rolls it in deep right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the red zone now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again, following the set. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he is to throw. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this.